It's that time of year, time to close out 2025 and talk about what has changed and what has happened. I gotta say, it has been absolutely wonderful getting back into video making and making videos. It has absolutely been a blast, and that is what we're going to talk about in this episode. This is NV Reflects on his videos from 2025. Let's begin. Alright, hello internet and welcome to Envy Gaming. I'm your host Envy, and boy oh boy, I always love doing this, going back into the past and reflecting on all the videos I've made throughout the year and just talk about them behind the scenes, little things. So let's get into it. So it pretty much all started probably the Helldivers video, and but keep in mind before that, these three were just small announcement videos that pretty much just occurred during like the in between like the break I was on. For context, for those of you who don't know, pretty much back in May of it was like yeah, it was in May 2024 is when I took like a huge hiatus. And judging from the reflection, I would say probably about a year. It was. I just took like a year off of break. This was mostly in search of job finding and mostly just figuring out if maybe I probably won't be hanging out or staying with my parents for long. And so then I would get my own place and everything because I just didn't want to set up all the equipment. But after a year passed, or about a year, I was just like, yeah, I want to get back into video making and content creation. And that's what we've been doing this whole year, and I gotta say, it has been beyond wonderful with that. Sticking to my oath of promising, hey, I'll let you guys know if the Death Court of Creed cosmetics are back, and I delivered on that twice. Really crazy in how you had the regular, but then you also had the special version, which was the blue one. NV channel update. I don't remember that one at all. And of course, this one was fun. It was cool. Getting 100 followers on Twitter. That was awesome, even though, yeah, they were bots. So that was embarrassing. The Helldivers one, that one was beautiful. I really don't know how to even describe it, but essentially, during the hiatus break, probably around once when the Luminid started coming in, probably like in January, that's when I got like a PC. And as you've noticed, I've streamed mostly just to play Helldivers, and I think I tried Schedule 1. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Like, I really thought that the PC was good and everything, and it works, but ultimately, I have literally tomorrow, they said, hey, Helldivers is now cross save. I'm getting rid of this PC immediately. Then from there, we have the Doom the Dark Ages. Now, in the beginning, when it came to all the Doom the Dark Ages, it was definitely a unique kind of thing that I was definitely doing. Mostly because of just how I wanted to do it. Essentially, what I did was really because I use CapCut, and I just did some quick edits of it, in which basically it only removes like stuff, like clips of the videos, if there's no dialogue. So if there's no dialogue, it will remove it. And to be honest, I would say it definitely served its purpose for creating, short content, allowing for a quick watch and just me talking about it. And I feel like it's definitely a blast of fun, and that was really fun actually playing that game. But yeah, I feel like it definitely served its purpose for what it was trying to do, and it was good. As well as we also had another Death Court of Krieg video announcement as well, and some more stuff. I would say what was memorable was probably either this one or this one, in which it was just like quick video of some trickery and stuff, which was cool. Then we also have finally get a legendary core, big moment, which was also nice. And then finally we have the wrapping up of Doom the Dark Ages, again, very fun. The celebration update video talking about, hey, we're going to be doing a live stream of Schedule 1. Originally we were going to do the Halo Wars thing when we would play Yap Yap, but unfortunately I was just like, nah, it would be way too boring and not very entertaining, but yeah, the live streaming was definitely a lot of fun. Then from there we have the Helldivers 2 Law Enforcement. He's reaching. Absolutely a lot of fun to do. I believe there's also an Arbites thing, which that was amazing right over here. As well as the announcement for a yearly Q&A as always. And then from there, a clip from the live stream of Schedule 1, in which it was just towards the end, in which I was just gambling. That was a lot of fun. And then we have our official Q&A that happened during, like, I think after TennoCon. That was fun to experience with TennoCon, seeing it and everything. And it's crazy now that I just played the quest, like, a few weeks ago, and it was still just so fun. And then from there, we got back into Warframe, doing some of the quests. Absolutely amazing. And then we have the Battlefield 6 beta that happened, as well as I gave my thoughts just talking about it and what it was like. And I gotta say, Battlefield 6, definitely the best game of the year I got when it comes to a fresh game to play. A lot of fun, and I loved it. And then we had the biggest thing, which was the NV 10-year anniversary keynote, which celebrates 10 years of the NV main channel. And it's one of those things, like, I am so proud of myself for how much we've created and how much we've done. With that said, I would like to deeply apologize for not living up to what I was talking about in that, but rest assured we will get those done. It's just, I would say right now, when it comes to like main updates and stuff, I'm having way too much fun. Okay, then we had the Helldivers, and I'm an ODSD, and that was when they released the Legendary War Bond, as well as it coming out to Xbox. Very, very big deal. It was so cool to experience that. And then we have the Warframe Hex Quest, good ending, which you had to basically earn their respect and get that up, and I was pretty much grinding that constantly. And then we have the much bigger series that happened, which, oh man, I don't know how to explain it, but it was truly a remarkable thing to experience. Oh man, I don't even know how to describe it, but what happened was we got a private benefactor, and they bought the game for us, and we played it. That was the deal. Here's the game, play it, and that's it. And of course, they wanted me to talk about the game, so I made these videos of me just talking about it, going on my journey. And I gotta say, in the beginning, it was weird, but as we got through it, I started getting a lot better at it, and overall, really good. And I just gotta say, I'm very proud of just the majority of these episodes. Just absolutely amazing and wonderful, and truly good, especially that one at the end. It was just beautiful. But overall, great game. Loved it. And then from there, that transitioned us to Battlefield 6 campaign, which I know some people thought it was like, stuff. I thought the story was good for like a Battlefield, but I definitely see how some people feel like, the campaign wasn't that good, because it was. It was just like go and shoot enemies and destroy things, and that's it. There was no special things or anything like that. But for something as simple as a Battlefield game, very simple, very easy, and wonderful. And then once again, we have the Warframe Flood Infection frame with the Neko one. That was fun to do, just for a quick little Halloween video. And then we have the Jade of Shadows quest, the Birthing Simulator one, which was obviously really good. And then from there, we have our final videos from the year, in which this was part of the Helldiver like resource thing with the automatons. And as you can see here, that was the first one. And coincidentally, what also happened when it came to that update, we also got the Dark Tide Hive Scum. So that one's good. I haven't touched that at all, so we can look forward to another good videos coming in the future. And then we have the Warframe, the Old Peace quest. That was fun. Really awesome at the end. A nice quick video I made in which I finally got the stuff from this area to that. And it just went belly up because I thought it would be very easy, but no, it was a complete and utter lie. And as for the other stuff we did, we also did some live streams as well. Starting off, we had a live stream for the Siege mode. This was just to try out the new Space Marine 2 Siege mode. Again, just really trying it out, seeing how the whole live stream setup is, because now I use OBS instead of Elgato's game capture, which I do miss Elgato game capture. Please, Elgato, fix this. And then we have our 420 subscriber special, which was I would do a live stream for 4 hours and 20 minutes, and it was schedule 1 from when you start to as you kept going. Very fun game, but ultimately I just stopped playing. And then we had my favorite one, which was Void Train, which is super fun to play and stuff. And I really haven't played it because it's really fun to play it with a live stream for you guys, because it's just that fun. Oh yeah, and then we have the birthday stream I did, just celebrating my birthday, and it was just me playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7, playing the campaign for a bit. That was just mostly trash because it was just boring. But I don't regret it. It was really fun because because at the time I had Xbox Game Pass Unlimited and I played it. But as of recently, I definitely went from the $30 subscription to the $15 one instead to just try that out. I'll let you guys know how that goes in the future. But yeah, other than that, I would say everything else was very good this year. But yeah, overall, very good for the channel. It really feels great to be back making content and videos. Look forward to us playing a bunch of games and doing the stuff I did say in the keynote before the end of the 10-year anniversary. But other than that, thank you again, guys. As always, I'm truly thankful and grateful. As always, I also noticed that we have corporation. I need to fix that, I would say, because that is just. We're definitely no longer going with the corporate style. We are going with a studio style. But still, though, I do like the mission statement we made when it came to making content and entertainment. It is absolutely amazing. But anyway, Happy New Year. Thank you guys for your continued support, and I'll see you all next year. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out our other YouTube channels if you're interested in checking out more content from NV. As well as don't forget about our Patreon for as little as $5 a month. We are helping make a dream come true. But anyway, thanks again. This is NV.